deep within the dense forests of the Appalachian Mountains. The entrance to the old Langford mine lay shrouded in an aura of mystery and foreboding. For decades, the townsfolk of nearby Hollow Creek whispered tales of strange occurrences and eerie lights that emanated from the depths of the abandoned mine. Few dared to venture near it, and those who did often returned with harrowing tales, or didn't return at all. One brisk autumn evening, a group of 5 adventurous friends decided to uncover the secrets of the Langford mine. Led by Sam, the most daring among them, the group comprised of Emma, a history enthusiast, Jack, a skeptic and science buff, Lucy, a photographer, and Tom, who was simply along for the thrill. They gathered their gear and set out just as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows that danced ominously around them. As they approached the mine, the entrance loomed before them like a dark maw, the wooden beams supporting it creaking under the weight of years. Emma, clutching an old map she'd found in the town's library, led the way. According to this, the mine was closed in 1893 after a series of mysterious accidents, she explained. They said it was cursed. Jack scoffed. There's no such thing as curses. Probably just poor safety standards. They switched on their flashlights and stepped into the cold, damp darkness. The air inside was thick with the smell of earth and decay. Their footsteps echoed, mingling with the distant drip of water. The deeper they went, the more they felt an inexplicable sense of being watched. Lucy snapped photos, her flash briefly illuminating old, rusted mining equipment and the jagged walls of the tunnel. Suddenly, a low rumble reverberated through the mine, and the ground trembled. Rocks fell from the ceiling, and the group huddled together, fear etched on their faces. When the tremor subsided, they found themselves in an unfamiliar passageway that wasn't on Emma's map. "We should turn back," Tom said, his voice shaky. "No," Sam insisted. "We've come this far. Let's see what's down there." Reluctantly, they pressed on. The passage led them to a vast underground chamber, where they were met with a sight that took their breath away. In the center of the room was a glowing crystal formation, pulsating with an ethereal light. The walls were adorned with strange symbols that none of them could decipher. This is incredible," Jack muttered, approaching the crystals. He reached out to touch one, but Emma pulled him back. "Don't. We don't know what it is or what it could do." As they stood in awe, a ghostly figure emerged from the shadows. It was an old miner, his eyes hollow and his expression forlorn. "Leave this place," he intoned, his voice echoing through the chamber. "The mine is cursed. We disturbed something that should never have been awakened." Panic surged through the group. They turned to flee, but the passage they had come through was gone, replaced by solid rock. Desperation set in as the walls seemed to close in around them. The ghostly figure raised a hand, and the symbols on the walls began to glow, casting an eerie light that filled the chamber. With no other option, they huddled together, hoping the entity meant them no harm. The miner's spirit spoke again. "I will guide you out, but you must promise to seal this place forever." They nodded fervently, and the ghost led them through a labyrinth of tunnels, finally emerging at the mine's entrance. As they stumbled out into the night, the entrance collapsed behind them, sealing the Langford mine for good. The friends never spoke of their experience again, but the legend of the mysterious mine grew. The tale of the cursed crystals and the ghostly miner becoming a permanent fixture of Hollow Creek's folklore.